Ladies and gentlemen, I thought for a bit of fun today we could do a rank up and gameplay video and have a little bit of a play about with and explore some of the current matchup potential of Phoenix in Marvel Contest of Champions. So Phoenix, again, I feel like suffers from a similar problem to Symbiote Spider-Man, that as soon as Hyperion came in the game, like all of the other Cosmic Champions, by comparison seemed, significantly less exciting. However, I don't think Phoenix is too bad. I think Symbiote Spider-Man has a little bit more damage than Phoenix does, but Phoenix certainly has some interesting features. She has an armor break on her heavy attack, she has her famous revive, especially if you're fighting Phoenix and you don't play around that well, and some kind of interesting fury and power gain and incinerate mechanics that we're going to be talking about in today's video. So anyway, before we get stuck into the abilities, let's rank this gal up. We're going to take her up to rank 3, level, 45, and as you can see, her power index is already quite high, man. I believe Phoenix has one of the highest not only power indexes, but also prestige in the game. And this used to be really prominent when a lot more people cared about prestige. But I feel like because there have been so many, moving of the goalpost with higher character levels, everybody's kind of got to that level where they don't really care about upgrading characters for prestige that much and would rather just focus on having the best characters. But I do remember, almost 2 years ago, everybody was quite a bit fussed about prestige, man. It was big talk. But nowadays, it's I feel like it comes on the back burner for a lot of people, but there are still people in kind of top 5, top 10 alliances that do care quite a lot about prestige when it comes to certain upgrades as well. But there we go, we take her up to level 45 now, and I'm interested to see where the power index lands. I think she should be just in terms of my PI, the highest rank 3 character, because she does look like a rank 4 man in terms of that power index there. Yeah, just above Dr. Octopus and Medusa. So yeah, looking at pretty damn decent there. Now, before we get stuck into some gameplay, we're just going to have a quick refresh of Phoenix's abilities, just remind ourselves exactly what is going on with this character. So Phoenix is going to gain Fury depending on the amount of Phoenix Force charges she has, and she starts with 1, and there are 2 ways that you get them. It's the heavy attack and also the special 2. When she has 5 or more of these, she becomes empowered, which gives all of her attacks 100% chance to incinerate the opponent, which deals a certain percentage of her attacker's energy damage over 6 seconds, and also removes perfect block chance, and also reduces block proficiency as well, which means if you attack into the block, you're also getting quite a bit of damage there. And also heavy attacks, when she's empowered, have 100% chance to apply a 10-second armor break, which isn't really too great. It's only 666, so it's alright. It's better than nothing, but really only Killmonger is maybe the only matchup where that is super useful, I would imagine. And then we have Overload, so if she gets over 10 and goes to 11 Fury buffs, she's going to Overload, and basically her Fury buffs are going to start going down very slowly. All attacks have a 25% chance to stun an incinerated target, and offensive and defensive power gain is reduced by 80%, and then on reaching 0 Fury, she can start recharging again. The heavy attack has a 100% chance to grant her a Phoenix Force buff whenever used. The special attack 1 will gain 10% power for each Phoenix Force charge, consuming all but one of them, and also consumes up to 1 Fury buff, increasing special damage by 10% per Fury consumed. But the special attack 1 is mainly for dumping your Phoenix Force charges to slow down the rate of Fury gain, and the special 2 is to dump your Fury and also give you Phoenix Force charges to increase the rate of your Fury gain there. So I think the ideal sweet spot for Phoenix is alternating kind of between like 5 to 10 Fury stacks in between the special 1 and special 2, and kind of juggling those about, although it does become a little bit tricky to keep up, especially when the AI isn't playing ball. And then finally got the special 3, which the attack will consume all of Phoenix's Fury buffs, granting a huge amount of bonus damage based on the number of Fury buffs consumed. So yeah, it can be a very big special 3, especially if you're like at 10 Phoenix Force charges. But that's pretty much it. So the abilities, again, they're quite, I guess in comparison to some of the newer characters, fairly easier to understand, but I think, what is it, a lot of stuff with Phoenix becomes a lot more clear when you actually see the character in action, so that's why I wanted to jump into the gameplay as soon as possible. And also, we did not cover her awakened ability, which will, on death, give her a cheat death. She becomes invulnerable for 2 seconds, and will consume all of her Phoenix Force charges, regaining a certain amount of health per charge. So you can, use the special 2 heavy attacks to make this a little bit bigger, but you need to be careful not to burn out if you want to use that regeneration there, but again, it's only on death, so it's a little bit risky to use sometimes, especially if the AI isn't playing ball. So yeah, let's get stuck into the first matchup. And again, I found the best Phoenix rotation, just in my experience, to chuck a couple of heavy attacks off, and then essentially start building up that power as soon as possible. But anyway, let's get stuck in if we can. Okay, and I think we want to chuck... Do we want to chuck one more? Let's get the Fury maybe a little bit higher. Let's fire that off. And then go for the special 2. Oh no, I messed up the rotation a little bit there. I think we went to the special 3 a little bit too fast. Again, Phoenix, I feel like she takes a bit of practice to play well, man. But this damage is doing very, very nice for the first fight, despite me being a complete scrub and significantly messing up the rotation there. But, what is it? Phoenix is also a significantly more enjoyable champion to play when you can have heavy attack intervals and parries in the mix. But there we go. Not too bad. Not too shabby at all for the first Iron Man 1. But yeah, let's see what we can do on the next fight and see if I can get into a bit of a better combat rotation, man, because that one was a little bit messy. Again, my Phoenix, I do not even I don't even want to pretend, man. I'm anywhere close to being one of the best Phoenix players out there. I'm a bit of a scrub, but hopefully we can open this girl up a little bit more when it comes to Realm of Legends Winter Soldier toward the tail end of the video. Okay, I think I'm going to get to 4 Phoenix Force charges this time. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we can do one more combo. And also her combo is in a factor of 6 as well. So that's something to potentially keep in mind there. And also shortened combos seem somewhat desirable for this character. But playing around with her power gain, man, can be a little bit jarring at some points. Right, let's go for a cheeky level 5 combo. Special 2, fire down that fire tornado. And there we go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I think one of the things, at least personally for me, is I kind of find Phoenix's playstyle interesting, but on the average matchup, it doesn't have that feeling of, like, really good gratification for me when firing off some stuff. You know, like, with Symbiote Spider-Man, like, every hit just feels like you're laying into the opponent, and also when you fire off that special 2, man, it's just so incredibly satisfying. But I feel like with Phoenix, you're trying to juggle so many different things that sometimes it can take away from the fight a little bit. So yeah, I think that's maybe my view on the character, or at least, you know, how I feel when playing her sometimes. Okay, what is it? Daredevil is going to parry those projectiles. I don't know if he parries the fire tornado as well. And also, I remember having a little bit of trouble connecting specials on occasions. But yeah, it looks like Daredevil might be one of the worst matchups for this character. However, let's see what we can do in terms of burning him down. Maybe use another heavy attack, get the armor break off there. Another 5 combo, straight into a special 3, and I think that should incinerate him quite well. Especially with, I really want to use a special 3 on Winter Soldier, man. Well, that's going to be a bit more of a fun one to try and ramp up the damage there. Oh no! That wasn't as much damage as I anticipated. Okay, but luckily he's not already on a special 3 there. There we go. Alright, let's just get him down. And not too shabby there, 46 hits. And who do we have up next? Okay, we've got Doctor Strange. Oh, if I remember correctly, Doctor Strange is probably going to be quite a bad matchup for Phoenix. But I'm interested to see how this one goes, because he's just going to be nullifying, right? All of my Phoenix, all of my Fury buffs. Actually, is this going to allow us to get, like, Phoenix Force, like, really, really high? Maybe. Oh, I'm not too sure. We'll certainly give it a go, though. Just keep on going until he can't outpace it too well. Shut down that fire tornado. Oh my goodness. Right, we messed up a little bit there. Damn, man. Those nullifiers, they're keeping up. But now, wait, we can we get any higher than 9 stacks of that? We can go 10 stacks. Let's get the regeneration. Oh no, he counterspelled the regeneration! Mate, that was about to be the sickest regeneration in the history of Phoenixes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got wrecked. We got absolutely wrecked out. I'll tell you what, we're going to X out this chapter. And I want to go for a couple of duels. I want to see against Infinity War Iron Man. And also I'm very curious against, what is it, Killmonger as well. I want to see how the character's performing in both. But, yeah, I'm not too sure. I want to, you know, let's figure it out. See if she's pulling some interesting weight here. But again, I must say, I'm already preferring the Symbiote Spider-Man rank up video to this one a little bit. I don't know. I think this might be a matchup where she could have the potential to shine. Let's go. Yeah, and also, it's just the fact of I can't seem to chain on quite a few special attacks here. Especially at certain points in the combo. Which I feel like you can with a lot of other characters. So I'm not really too sure if there's something with her animations that is not really allowing that. Right, let's go for that. Oh no! Got the auto block there. It's had unfortunate. Man, I just keep on forgetting about that auto block there. No, there we go. We're gonna special free. Don't know. I don't think there's anything too tremendous that makes really that great for Iron Man Infinity War, if I'm honest. Again, a lot of the damage taken there was just due to me being an absolute scrub at this video game. We still got the matchup done. But yeah, I don't think there's anything super, you know, I feel like I've had better kills in my 3-star Captain America Infinity War, especially in terms of that matchup. But let's try a little bit of Killmonger this time and see if we can have a fairly good fight here. So we're looking for that maxed out Killmonger. There we go. We've got Revenge 7-fold up here. So let's queue into him. Let's get the Phoenix on lock. So our armor break is only active when we've got 5 or more stacks of Fury. So we need to get that Fury up as soon as possible. And make sure we don't attack into the block. Okay, this is the time we want to activate the armor break. Fire that off. Get another armor break. Oh no, I want to get to, what is it, the special free. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can fire that off. I think we also got a quick armor break refresh there as well. So this one is, it's going alright. I feel like the Spider-Man symbiote kill was a little bit better. Alright, let's armor break for that reverb. Oh, we overloaded again. I think it's really hard to keep up Phoenix's rotation. Or, well, I guess I'm fairly, like, newer to the character. But I feel like in a lot of matchups, it just becomes a little bit tricky and tedious to keep up. And that's maybe one of her slight issues. Alright, let's get to the special 2 here. Armor break. And there we go. Killmonger is down. But that... Yeah, I guess it wasn't the best demo of Phoenix gameplay. But yeah, I don't know, man. Still didn't feel overly satisfying there. Now, that was alright, though. Right, let's jump to a little bit of... what is it? Realm of Legends now. To see if we can, like, have a proper Phoenix fight in rotation and really try and open this character up. That's what I'm incredibly curious about. See if how many hits we can get Realm of Legends Winter Soldier down in. But again, Phoenix does have a flurry of additional hits, even on her kind of standard combo. Because it's, what is it? A 6-hit combo? Is it her first hit that's... no, it's the final hit that slaps twice. Now I remember. Chuck a cheeky little armor break in there. Oh, wait, that armor break might not have been the best idea. Okay, I don't think we've overloaded. Yeah. We might do now. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Special one. Yeah, I think we are about to overload it. I don't think there's too much we can do about it. Oh, no, another special one. Okay, I think... Did we just overload? Okay, we're about to. Oh, man. This rotation at certain points can be a little bit tricky. And also, those incinerates, they don't feel like... I don't know if they're scaling properly. I don't feel like they are. Maybe it's just me not fully understanding. Because they've always been quite low, but reading it, it was, what was it? Something like 120% of our energy damage? Or 116%, I think, to be a little bit more precise. So yeah, I don't know, they certainly don't feel like it. It's not really that long of a duration. So I'm a little bit skeptical as to how well those incinerates are scaling. But I think kind of looking at this, just in terms of hits and stuff, I think we'd be probably looking about the 400 hit region for a kill. I mean, it's not too shabby, considering, you know, Phoenix does have a standard 6-hit combo, and especially stuff like a Special 2 has a few more hits. But it's certainly nothing super impressive when it comes to the capabilities of a rank 3 5-star Hyperion, which at this point in the fight, Winter Soldier would, I assume, be on the floor. Let's go! Drop that. Right, we are about to burn out here, and unfortunately I don't believe there's much we can do. Aside from trying to make the most of this, this Incinerate while we got it. Might as well. Well, maybe it might not quite be 400 hits. I don't know. This actually might be quite a timely kill. If we can play to a good rotation. Let's try and get up to the Special 2 again. Ignite some of these Furies back. Chuck down that Fire Tornado. Let's get stuck in, boys. But I'm very interested, if you are one of the people that has, because I know some people have taken her up to rank 4 or rank 5 as a 5-star, or if you've been playing Phoenix for quite some time, I really enjoy the character, and if you think there's anything I'm missing in this video, or have any additional perspective on her, leave it in the comments below. I'm very, very curious to get some more potential wisdom on Phoenix. Right. I think I need to reevaluate my combo to make sure we can chain on at certain points. Oh! No, wait, we definitely don't want to die right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna make like a phoenix and revive from the ashes. I hope. Come on, Winter Soldier, kill me, mate. Let's go. Yep. Although that is a very useful trick to have. To be able to just bounce back like that is a damn good time, ladies and gentlemen. So despite me being a scrub and messing up the rotation there a little bit, hey, we are back in the game. Just get to the special 2 now, but try and use that as close to the special 3 as possible. Ooh, a little bit close, man, to burning out there. You know, I feel like Phoenix is one of those characters that isn't, like, too far off being a really, really good character. I feel like if she had, like, her Fury gain rate slowed down a little bit so you could easily manage it between 5 and 10, the potency of her Furies increased, the armor break, the duration, like, doubled, and it was accessible all the time. And maybe, I don't know, like, poison immunity, a couple more things sprinkled in there. I don't think she would be, I think she'd be a really, really good character. I feel like she just needs, like, one more round of tweaking. That's kind of the perspective I get when I'm playing Phoenix nowadays. So yeah, I don't know, she's got the foundations of what could be like a really good and really interesting character. I feel like she's just lacking a little bit, especially for you know, the potential complexity of playing the character. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of Phoenix in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed today's rank up and gameplay video. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.